What up, boxing world? JF Sports. So, Oscar De La Hoya, the president of Golden Boy Promotions, says the Golovkin versus Canelo has to happen. Damn. Whatever happened to Golovkin is not a good contender, or Golovkin will never make it past David Lemieux. Anyway, he said the fight between Canelo and Golovkin is inevitable. You know, he said that Canelo has sparred with Golovkin in the past and wants to fight him in the near future. Well, you guys know Canelo is facing Cotto here next month, and whoever wins that fight is almost, and I emphasize, is almost a mandatory to fight Golovkin. I mean, who else really is Cotto and or Canelo? If it wins that fight, is gonna fight next. You know what I'm saying? And for Golovkin, I mean, it only makes sense winning the fight against Lemieux to fight the winner of Cotto and Canelo. But that's not an easy work. I don't think so. You know, that fight, Cotto versus Canelo, could go either way. That's like a 50-50 to me. It's a young guy with a lot of power, a lot of talent, versus a veteran that has a lot of experiences. So, you know, as we get closer to the fight, I'll eventually make my prediction of who I think wins that fight. But Oscar De La Hoya said, why not Canelo Golovkin? That's the fight that should be made. Why not? Eventually, it should be made. I have no reason not to make it. Canelo wants to fight him, and it has to happen. No reason for the Golovkin Canelo not to happen. But if you guys do remember, I think a couple months ago I made a video because I found an article. Actually, De La Hoya had an interview and said that he's not planning to match Saul Canelo Alvarez with Golovkin as of yet. As a matter of fact, he said he's going to wait 2 years before he actually matched Canelo with Golovkin. I guess he was impressed about Golovkin's performance last night, or that could also be a telltale sign that, basis on how De La Hoya saw Golovkin's performance last night against Lemieux, he probably thinks that Canelo can beat him. You know what I'm saying? So it could be, he could go either way. You know, that's just my opinion. I think it's either, you know, Oscar De La Hoya thinks that Canelo could beat Golovkin, or it would be a good match and you know, create big numbers. And we all know that's gonna create numbers. But Canelo's not off the hook yet. You know, he's still got to face Cotto, and Cotto's a very dedicated dude too. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of you know, he's got a lot to lose and stuff here. You know, especially he's trying to retire, trying to make that big paydays and stuff. I know they all probably gonna get, I don't know, maybe, you know, a guaranteed 7-figure payday, but it could be 8-figure payday for both Canelo and Cotto. But you know, if Cotto wins that fight, then it's another guarantee him another, you know, 7-8-figure payday, right? So if he loses that one, then people will criticize Cotto to just retire, right? Because who the hell is gonna fight next? He can't fight Golovkin. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna, you know, he's gonna lose. Pretty much, people are gonna base off his performance against Canelo. If he lose, that it's not no match. It's no brainer that he shouldn't be fighting Golovkin. But if Canelo loses to Miguel Cotto, then it opens up a whole possibility, because even though Canelo loses, if he loses to Cotto, he's still a very good, tough competitor. He's a very tough guy. He's skillful. He's talented. He's got a lot of punching power. So, you know, eventually we might still see Canelo Golovkin, even if Canelo loses to Cotto. But if you reverse that, you know, Cotto being the age he is, he's been there, done that. He's got a lot of miles. I mean, people are probably gonna criticize him to retire. So there's a lot on the line for this too, Canelo Cotto, and you got a waiting opponent here, Gennady Triple G Golovkin. He's just waiting who wins that fight, and that's what he's gonna gun for. But I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next video when I find it, because I saw some article last night and some interviews that Golovkin said something like he don't want no catch weight. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna fight Canelo or Cotto at no catch weight. So we'll see how that goes. But I thought I'd give you guys a quick quick update on what De La Hoya thinks of future, of who he's gonna match against Canelo, his boy. Canelo's a tough guy, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't underestimate that little kid. You know what I'm saying? He's a young cat, but he's got a lot of fights and a lot of knockouts. He's only lost once to Mayweather, and he got out jabbed and stuff. That's why he lost that fight. He didn't get knocked out or knocked down or wobbled. I don't want to give you that impression when he fought against Mayweather. He did lose via unanimous decision. He got pot shotted all night. That's it. But Canelo fighting Cotto here soon. You know what I'm saying? Very soon, less than a month. I think it'll be a different story. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be a different story. But that's just my opinion. But I guess Oscar De La Hoya here is in as far as matching Saul Canelo Alvarez with Triple G Gennady or Gennady Triple G Golovkin. So that'll be a good fight. We'll see. But like I said, all of this is based off of what happens between Cotto versus Canelo. So stay tuned. More to follow. More news to come. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Drop me a comment. Peace.